Yes! Namaste! Namaste, Big Cat! Welcome, or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or messages. Divine Feminine, it's your time. The Karmic is sending your ex. Why? Why would they do that? To break you, Divine Feminine. To trick you. To use you as an emotional tampon. Yes. They're not loving the air that you're breathing, darling dear. You're breathing what? Success. Pentacles. True soul tribe. You're breathing everything, darling dear. They don't like it. They want to cut off your supply and get you what? Crusty of lip and confused of eye. Yes, baby, they want that scallower around your mouth corner as you contemplate what's going on in the mud hut. Divine Feminine, Jason and Hannibal Lecter have what? Teamed up, trying to tag team you, trying to put a toe tag on you, right? Trying to categorize you when you was built to step outside the box, Divine Feminine, after you went through the DNS like a boss. And anyone who hasn't been through the DNS is a BAT. Matter of fact, I'll double down on that. They're a dummy bat. Yes, they are. And these ones are definitely dummy bats. They're even lower than a dummy bat. They're a dummy snail. No! Yes! A dummy snail slime. Yes! Straight out of the gutter. Good morning, Karen Bellard. Epiphany Proudfoot. Who else is here? Let's see. Keshi Washington. Hey, Susie. What's going on? Fist bump. Goddess Onika. I see you. Onisia. I think that's it. Kimberly Saeed. What's going on? Fist bump. Pressure. Glad you could pop in to this F&E's. It's a trick. Don't be fooled or confused. Right. The planetary energies today, Big Cat, before we push on. Jupiter enters Pisces, no less. Pisces, the 12th house. What does that have in that house? It has what? Endings and healing blood. Transcendence. Closure to situations where your security, your spirituality, your spiritual team came in and got you in that solitude. What? And planted your feet firmly, right? In two worlds. So you see things as you see things. This also speaks about your old age, darling dear. Some of them don't want you to be happy in your older years. You may be an older Divine Feminine, whether you're male or female, you are serving. Empress of everything, darling dears. Posh clap. Jupiter, the planet of truth and expansion. And what? Good luck, fortune and fame, darling dears. It's entering Pisces, right? And it hasn't been there since back in May. I believe it was May. Yes, Jupiter was in Pisces in May, 13th of May, as well as the 28th of July. Then it moved back into Aquarius. Now it returns to the magical Pisces. Yes, baby. Those magical waters, darling dear. And it's going to heighten your intuition. Your intuition is going to be litty. As well as what? Fortune and fame, good luck is on your side. Something fortunate is about to fall into your lap because as you are about to be blessed. For your due diligence, darling dear, in getting great and loving on yourself, knowing thyself. That's what it's all about, darling dear. The Karmic wants to send in the masculine. Exactly. I was struck dumb for a moment there. Because I couldn't effing believe it. Emperor T, hi, glad you could pop in. Fist bump. They're not understanding that you are embodying what rich white lady season. You understand the ecopraxic and their jealous ways. This particular single white female or single white male, it's not actual white person, it could be, but it's the terminology, darling dear. We're not getting caught up in what? Tomatoes and tomatoes, because it's tomatoes over here, blood. This creature from the backwoods is trying to what? Get at your psychological password. Trying to see what you've got going on. What's actually making you tick? Why haven't you failed? Why haven't you given up? Why are you standing strong? Why don't you look like the creature from the backwoods as like them? Why you're not what? Modeling the latest in Quasimodo modo clothes and styles and fashions. They're wondering how you managed to create a secure foundation while the whole globe is panicked. Well, those that aren't awake, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. They can't understand how you managed to circumvent the scandal, right? And the scoperation that was sent your way, darling dears. Trying to find out if you've got what? Some kind of a benefactor, not knowing that your benefactor is Father, God, Mother, Isis. Who's that? Let me see what that is. I've got two screens on me and both of them are not paying any attention to me. They're not moving, they're stuck, and it's not even Mercury retro. They don't want the message to come through, darling dears. Well, it's going to come through anyway, because we already said yesterday, the day before that, listen, we've been saying our soul is on a budget. And we can't afford the stress of the envious, right? And their negative vibes. That is fraught and filled with what? Confused.com, darling dear. And what did I say? Deceit? Yes. Coming to lie straight out of their line holes. Thank you, Awaken. They've got no what? They've got no shame, darling dear. They thought when they got into their Jason and Freddy Krueger, right, toxic circumstance, that it would break you when you laughed at the buggers. Why are they buggers? They're only buggering each other, mate, not you. Pardon the pun, or maybe not. Maybe that's what's going on, why it came out like that. Listen, it is what it is. They're trying to F with you, Divine Feminine. You, an armchair gangster. They made you develop misophonia. What's that? A hatred for the sound of someone eating, right, and breathing. Misophonia. Yes! Sending them back in to see if they can wheedle their way back into your life and put you in a triangulation or use you to beat them. Something is going on, mate. And it deserves a what? A spiritual what? Kick in the nutsack. Call in your security, darling dears. Don't even go and look over what kind of offerings they have, right, at your perimeter. It's a trick, a Trojan horse. Accept nothing. Conversation, gifts, presents, their present, nothing. They are your ex for a reason. Remember that, Divine Feminine. They want you or wanted you to take the bitter poison and die. Stamp your foot in the floor and be gone like Rumpelstiltskin. How now, brown cow, when you are ibex, chosen from your lineage to break generational curses and humble them as you sit on your big chair. Because you, big cat, divine feminine, are winning through your actions. Law 9 of the 48 laws of power. This karmic, right, didn't understand law number 1 of the 48 laws of power. Never try and outshine the boss. You're not big cat for no reason. Yes. Try to outshine you. Try to outdo you. Right? They stepped into a big cat's shoes. Law 41 of the 48 laws of power. And found it a tight fit. They couldn't walk in your shoes. So therefore they will send in the karmic masculine. Right? To get you off your flip-flop. The common sense, right? That you've been renting out like an Airbnb. They want you to feel some kind of hardship, abandonment, and insecurity in your life. But who can stand in the face of such wrath and cruelty, anger, and overwhelming jealousy? Proverbs 27:4. Big cat divine feminine can. Why? We love the heat, mate. Why? We get down and dirty, darling dears. That is when we get our most dangerous. Why? Our shapely back is turned, darling dears. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. Devoted yourself to your patience and the knowledge. Because what? Knowledge brings power. And power is power. Posh. Clap. Whatever they're sending, darling dears, it is filled with what? Betrayal, dishonesty, right? Loneliness, backpedaling, revenge, and war. Which is blatant, out and out what? Point A and point B, guys. Look how tattered it's getting. We use it so often to examine what's going on, mate. Right. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, darling dears. Don't forget what I just said. Any flag they come waving, remember, it may be a white flag, but it's red. Look, it's white at the core, but the red flag takes it over, darling dears. It is nothing but a what? Revelations 2:20. Pay attention, big cat. Why, oh why, would they want to enter your hemisphere at this point of the game? Why? Did you get that new job? Have you got a new chariot of righteousness, a new car? Have you started your own business? Have you never turned back and asked them for anything? All of the above, darling dear. They wanted you to fight, right? Over what? Someone who is a homosexual to the core, High Commander Decepticon with the unsatisfied eyes and the quick dialing fingers. Yes, to keep in contact with the horde, the tree sloth with the algae in their fur. Why would you fight over known community genitalia? You learned, right? Proverbs 13:20. If you walk with the wise, you are wise blood. And if you walk with a fool as your companion, expect to be scuppered. They are exactly that, a fool. Foolio. And they're trying to foolio you, divine feminine. Don't be fooled. Don't be tricked. And don't waste your energy. You've got great things to be getting towards. What? Your music careers. Setting up your platforms. Adding more merchandise to your line. I know you're a designer. Don't let them interrupt your gangster, darling dear. You've got too much going on. These are what? Lazy dogs trying to eat dirty pudding in your presence, no less. Famine for that. Famine. They try to sneak up on you when your best friend is Big Cat, the red light, green light champion of 79. Ha ha! Laugh with me, Big Cats. Ha ha! Yes, baby. Let's call in the energies. Oh, thank you, Alexis Holmes. Red light, green light champion Tarati. Now they're making me suck my 31 teeth, and I told you, I didn't like doing that. As I sip my mocha, it's a jungle out there, but you can always see the big cat if they want to be seen. It's because you haven't been making yourself, what, loud out there. You've been moving in silence, darling dear. Playing a sucker to catch many suckers, blood-sucking parasites. Law 21 of the 48 laws of power. You learn to mirror your enemy. With what? The same back they try to show you, you show them. Thank you very much, London G. Yes, mirror them. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. How did you catch them? By ignoring them, blood clot. Ignore them. Scrub them from your mind. Because where your focus goes, it grows, darling dears. I've told you this many times, and you are professor of the puzzle. You've looked them in their proverbial eye and said checkmate before they even sent this bottom feeder with the community genitalia your way. Wee Willie Winky running through the town, not your town, not in your parliament. Doesn't go with what you've got going on. Trying to wheedle their way back in, Timothy 3:6, because they think you're weak-minded and a yamhead. I told you, yamhead is not a nice term, blood. They're taking it upon themselves to believe that you decided to plant all of the root vegetables in your community. Yes! Work like a field hand and look just like you planted that shit. You're no yamhead. They are looking in the mirror and seeing their own black-hearted soul. This is why they want to send the masculine in, because all of their what? All of their panani and futum, spell work, lying, ecopraxic ways, still can't make one of you, darling dear. You're uniquely unique, innovative. Your humor is from the gods, darling dear. You have that fine eye of the Queen of Swords, bitch. Yes! You see everything. So don't let Folio, right? Get in again. Folio's a full blood. And what is being a puppet by the puppet master, the Karmic, the spellcaster. Remember we discussed them? The one that liked to do the Watusi through the graveyard, getting dirt from all sorts, not realizing they're creating what? Karmic and chaos magic on themselves and their progeny for the second and third generation. This is why you must not entertain anything that masculine has to say. Why? They have an attachment. They've got negative entities on them, which drives them to drink, right? Reckless sexual behavior, lying, stealing, gambling, all of the above. But that energy really wants you, divine feminine. You're the light. And expect a reversal in all of your successes if you dare entertain that shit's naive, even for a nanosecond. Never you forget, the big cat doesn't matter the opinion of a sheeple, especially when you know it's a wolf in disguise, and it's a shoddy one at that. I told you they haven't got it. Cruella de Brac Pocket Hers and Mr. Bad Luck. Jason and Freddy is their handle now. Their AKA. One in a mask and one needs a mask over their mouth in case they eat the other one. Listen, cannibals, mate, trying to come and pick off your bones. They're nothing but jankra. What's jankra? It's a carrion eater, a vulture. Feeds off of the dead. Fortunately for you, Divine Feminine, you're in your second strength, mate. You realized. Feet don't fail me now as you got out of it. And got great. You're doing fabulous. Well, above your expectations. Why? You first acquired the peace as you massaged in your acai berry into your hairline to reacquire that bitch. Yes, you had to reacquire a number of things. Your problem solving is for the gods. I told you you'd lead with the Queen of Swords. Whatever weapons they try to come to fruition in your hemisphere, Divine Feminine, it shall not succeed. It cannot. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, darling dears, and push on and see what's going on with the skullduggerous. When you think about it, don't your skin itch? Energies up. The Karmic's got a bloody cheek with them bathroom belly, right? They need a whole surgical team, right? Because they're so full and filled with hate and jealousy, right? It's affecting their middle area. They're looking like a pregnant what? Porpoise. Yes! They may even be pregnant, right? But I told you that baby better bite off its own umbilical cord and hit the ground like a strong worker. That's no one's mother or father. We're going to lead with the African Goddess Rising. Let's get a card. See what's going on with these mother foes. Let's see how they're being blocked out by your ancestral team, darling dears. Oh, slid right out the back end, darling dears. Your creativity, darling dears. Your cup runneth over. And you also have what? The 7 sisters. And you have your intuition. Listen, I told you. You already know what's going on. Let's go to the book because this book is not very long. I mean, the explanations, the descriptions of the cards. We're just going to go straight to the core. Queen Nandi, your intuition. This is also your intuition around your progeny. We also have the 3 and a 5. That goes to an 8. It speaks about your strength, your instinct, caring, darling dears, possibly for your progeny or your inner child, or possibly the projects you have on the fire at this moment in time. We also have the 7 sisters. The number 7 goes with what? Chariot energy, your strength, your determination, your passion. It also speaks about you moving forward at a hot trot. Something is coming towards you at lightning. And you know it. You can feel it building up. Listen, my hand has been itching me like a motherfucker. I'm talking like digging all corners. Yesterday, today, this morning. It's been going on, mate. Something is coming. Right. 3 and 5 was the first one. Let's see what it says. Queen Nandi, goddess of intuition, Zulu. This is what? It's the temple queens, right? And the element of fire. It says you already know. Bitch, I might as well shut the book and end the reading now. Yes, let's leave. No, just joking. I'm joshing with you guys. Hang on, I'm wet listening. I'm only playing, right? So you already know. Take a deep breath and surrender to what you know to be true. Trust your inner wisdom. What is your guidance telling you? Put your hands over your third eye, the center of your forehead, and ask, if I knew what the answer is, what would it be? If I already knew what the answer is, what would it be? Yes, baby. And it will come to you, but you've got to get quiet. And once you've asked the question, get on with your day, darling dear, because it's going to drop on you, mate. And you'll be like, epiphany, yes. What else does it say? And then after that, you follow your first instinct. The creator and your ancestors connect with you through your intuition. Trust your internal GPS. The nudges, the signs, the coincidences, and divine guidance. Slow down, go for a walk in meditation, be present with nature and pay attention. Being present allows you to feel, hear, see, and sense your guidance. The words are, I am know. You know everything, blood. You're the know-it-all. Yes! We also have what? The creativity, number 12. The 12 is the hangman. This is about giving back the wood, darling dears. No longer sacrificing yourself to a situation. The hangman also speaks about someone being in prison over you, darling dear. Trapped by your creativity, eh? Them don't like it. They don't like how fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely you are. How you what? Did what the princess did to trick Rumpelstiltskin. Use Rumpelstiltskin's energy to spin straw right into gold. They want to know who gave you the alchemy when your best mates is Father God and Mother Isis. Again, I'm sucking my 12 teeth. I mean, listen, I'm saying 12. I'm meant to say 31, but it's page 12 I'm looking for. But something about the number 12. The number 12 is a 1 and a 2 goes to a 3. Empress boss up energy, darling dears. Had to remind you of who the hell you are. Right. The 7 sisters, right? Goddess of creativity. It says New Orleans, right? Temple conjurers. And it's again the air elements, right? It says create, create, create. You come from conjurers and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You are a cosmic creatrix. Creatrix. Wow, love that word. Must scratch it down. Creatrix. Yes. Yes. Love it. You are a cosmic creatrix and a creative force. You are a divine nation within one person. How creative do you allow yourself to be? Break out of your comfort zone and into your creative fertility. Again, Empress energy, embodying pregnant with infinite possibilities. You have the power that creates what? Planets. So yes, you are creative. No one else's opinion matters here, blood. Listen, I've got it in the back, black and white. These goddesses speak just like me. Love it. Love it. Face of the deck, darling dear. The masked ones. Bitch, I told you. They're coming in with some kind of what? Heinous crime. Some kind of scuppering. Some kind of an offer, right? That's got a back on it, right? An elastic. The sword of Damocles. They're going to try and offer out something. Possibly even a truce. How could they come and offer a truce when you are in no competition or fight with them? They need to give the truce to their bloody selves, mate. The masked ones. Listen. Look at this. The many faces. Like the many faces of Eve, darling dear. This is a fake divine feminine. Wishing they was you. Can't understand your power. Where does it come from? How comes you're still what? Growing. Abundant, nurturing unto your progeny, possibly on yourself. Why are you looking better than them? And you're possibly older than them. Imagine that. Could it be because they're too fucky? I don't know. I don't know. No, I just put it out there. But look, at your back, watching you and your progeny. But there's two people in particular that have it in for you. I'm feeling like it's a mother or a sister energy, or possibly they're a mother, right? The sacral chakra is down. This is somebody who is jealous of you to their core, darling, dear. Every thought they have. Look, I didn't even notice that. They've got the sacral chakra and the dull yellow of envy on their hat, right? Over their masked face. Bitch, hey! It's life imitating art, art imitating life. Hello, Melissa Allen. Glad you could pop in. Stay breezy. Nicole Brown. I see you. Melissa Morel. Fist bump. Peace reigns. Yeah, you're right, peace reigns. It rains around here, mate. You understand there's nothing like being able to kick your way out the duvet in the morning with the first thought on your mind being of gratitude. You've got another day. Right, we need two decks for this. One for the bottom feeder and one for the divine feminine. Because they're on you, mate. Let me use a deck that I haven't used in a while. I'll use these ones. Baby, I don't know what the names are. I know this could possibly be the Psychic Tarot Chakra deck. I'm not sure. If you know it, please put it in the comments. I don't keep the boxes. I do have the books, but I'm not going for all of these books right now. Because listen, we need to get to the core. We'll keep the purple for the Divine Feminine. Why? Because it's my favorite color and I've got the deck. And who gonna check me, boo? Right. Now that we've got all of that out of the way, we're not falling out. We want to know why they're trying to attach, right, themselves to your psychological password. What's the matter with them? Why are they sending in the masculine? That's the first question we need to ask. You know gender is fluid, right? Why are they sending in the masculine? Why are they sending in the masculine? Come on. Yes. Look at this shit. All major arcana, darling dear. A spiritual lesson is on the tableau for them and you, darling dears. They've got the what? They've got the hermit, right? They've also got the star card, right? And they've got the what? Control in the reverse. This is somebody who's codependent. They want you to be weak. They're also a coward, darling dear. This is someone that could not ever step to you in public and look you in your eye. No, because you see them. You see the Jezebel, incubi, succubi spirit of it all, darling dears. This person wants you to what? Break that bond you've got with the Most High. Yes, they want all of that. They want the miracle in your life to stop. They want your ships to stop sailing, right? They want to send the masculine like it's peace they're bringing. They're not. They want to break your blessings, darling dear. Block your blessings. 3 major arcana on them, just like that. Really? Okay, you want to block the divine feminine's blessings, eh? So what are you serving that's giving them what? Sleepless nights, blood? What are you serving, divine feminine? As you what? Embody the walking agent of karma. Yes! What are you serving? Why they want to send the masculine to break and block your blessings, mate. Get you in bondage. Listen. Because you've blocked out all of this deception and envy. They're spying, they're jealous, they hate your guts, darling dear. They hate your eyelashes, they hate your waistline. They hate the way your nostril flutters as you breathe in the air. That's been gifted to all of us on this Malkuf for free, right? Yes. This is current energy. I told you, whenever you see a face facing you on a tarot deck, right? This person is looking into the past. You've blocked out all of this negative, deceptive energy. You've not been paying any attention. This is about you what? Deciding to write a new chapter in your book, darling. Yes, some of you are authors, and if you're journaling, keep going. Why? You can look back on your journal to see how much you've grown, how much you've changed, how much you can't be pulled about like taffy. Not only that, you can map, right, the regeneration of your hairline. You ended a situation. This is a major arcana, right? You had free will here, but spirit, divine ended this situation, your ancestral team. Whomsoever this masculine energy was, is a deceptive liar and a cheating cheater. Yes, baby. They like to give it to others. Yes, baby. Blow out their back. Yes, baby. You cut off the power grid. He wasn't having it. Wanting the peace, darling dear. Wanting to appear peaceful. This is so much, this is a cacophony of evidences, an orgy of evidences, as they would say in the lower forces. They want the masculine, right? They want to send them in to break your heart chakra. I didn't even see that shit. They want your blessings to be blocked and your heart chakra. Can't you see it's in the crosshairs, mate? They want you brown bread spiritually. They don't want you dead, darling dear. They want you zombified. Right? This coward, this weakling, this one who has no true care for others. Why? They don't care for themselves. Why? They're too busy trying to be you, divine feminine. Imagine that. Someone better send them the memo, right? You're already taken. Outrageous. Did these two bottom feeders sit down and plan this shit? This is what I want to know. Did the two bottom feeders sit down and plan it? Did they plan it together? Or was it just the karmics? What? Persuasion. Did they plan this together? Was it a duo? Was it a tag teaming planation? Right? Oh. We've got the Eight of Swords, darling dear, in the upright. I mean, in the reverse. In the upright, it talks about, yes, baby. They thought about it. They sat down, they spoke about this shit, darling dears. The masculine was no prisoner in this situation. The masculine was what? Concurring with the F shit of them coming around to come and tumble you. And 8 speaks about what, darling dears? Lean in, big cat. This is about, in the upright, it's about being accomplished, right? And mastering some kind of action. In the reverse, it now work. Why? Security, saw it. I told you, you are blessed and highly favored. One of the chosen, darling dear. Your security team, your ancestors saw this shit and God heard it. Because you know they do the usher on your behalf, right? Okay. They sat and planned that shit on you, darling dears. Listen! This is another major arcana. Out of the what? 5 cards they've got, right? 4 of the major arcana, right? This is God card. This is Taurus element. Hierophant in the reverse. They haven't learned a thing, darling dear, from all their ministrations, all that planning, all that plotting. Trying to come to you like what? Like grasshopper, right? When we really know it's what? A lizard. A lizard. It's not grasshopper blood. Yes! This is somebody that's got no boundaries. They will stoop to no levels. No, any level. Bottom feeder. And their energy, I told you, the masculine has some kind of attachment on it. Or possibly the karmic, because they possibly want to sleep with you, mate, to see if you're as good as the masculine says. What? You're saying what? Why would the masculine say you're good in bed? No, the masculine didn't say that. The masculine has said nothing about your bed work. Listen, silence speaks a lot. They'll say you're bragpocious, they'll say you're crazy, but they never mentioned your bedroom work. No. Big Cat Chronicles continues. But notice, they talk about you on a regular, darling dears. Any secret that you told that masculine has been told to this karmic bottom feeder, who's tried to turn it round to their advantage. And look, again, we see the dull yellow, darling dears, jealous of your everything, even your good and your bad. Why? You got to experience it with the masculine, and the masculine still wants you. Base of the deck, darling dear, right? We've got the what? The Four of Wands on its face. Everybody's got an agenda, darling dears, and nothing is working. This is the 1111 fade on its face, darling dears. This is a broken foundation, something that was cast in the pits of hell. Yes! Scorpio energy. Again, major arcana, blood. Spiritual lessons are in the forefront and they're being beaten, darling dear. You may not see it, divine feminine, but trust and believe. Karma knows their address. Listen, crown chakra, mate. Again, they know what's going on. They know what's going on. The crown chakra comes from Father God Most High. This is downloads, spiritual downloads. Where are they getting their downloads from? Let's see. Right, a broken place, mate. Yes. Hey. Wow. They sat and they planned this. Trying to break your heart, darling dear. Block your blessings and make you feel weak. Weak. Oh. Okay. And while they was planning your downfall, what was you doing? Bossing up, mate. This is the badass alchemist ways. This is the magician in the upright, darling dears. You was too busy bossing up, getting your spiritual downloads, realizing that your table was set, Psalms 23:5, and your head was anointed, Psalms 23:6, darling dear. You was too busy getting great. This also speaks about travel. Some of you may have mentally traveled. This is about bossing up in your cranium, darling dear. Nothing like the knowledge. Understanding what you was dealing with. I told you, keyboard gangsters. And whatever you bucked up on, whatever knowledge, whatever tools that was supplied to you, darling dear, it's working for you, blood. This is the what? Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Yes, they wanted you to be suffering, right? In silence. Nine of Swords. This also speaks about the malicious words. Unable to eat, unable to sleep, darling dear. This is how they wanted you. But spirit, you look towards Father God. Can't you see? The yellow. Yes, it's dull yellow, but you had to look past that, darling dear, and go within. They wanted you nervous. A lot of spell work was cast your way in the malicious words. Your whole persona was twisted in the communities. What community is that? The community of the tree sloth, blood, with the algae in their fur. Stop making me repeat it. It pisses me off. Right? You understood that this was a third-party situation, a triangulation, or you know that they're trying to triangulate you, right? Trying to get you to celebrate with them, break bread, eat or drink with this masculine. You better not. I told you, develop an eating and drinking disorder if you're forced to be in this person's presence, and protect yourself, Scotty. Spiritually, physically. Told you, free go-to moves, mate. And go and watch my Don't Get Smoked video. It will teach you light kung fu if they want to try and tussle you, wrestle you to the floor. Told you, one of them is Hannibal Lecter. They eat human flesh. I was about to say, what's their next move? And it fell past me to the floor. Oh, we've got the Six of Cups. They may use your progeny, and this is also the gift giving, right? And what's this? The Two of Pentacles. They see that you're solo dolo, like the girl or boys on the pole. They see you handling your responsibilities, right? Juggling, not struggling, darling dear, managing. They're gonna try and bring some kind of a gift to maybe ease your way in this life. Listen, you don't want no gifts from them. Not after they did all of this talking all over it, lad. Negative energy. You've got the death card on its face. This is a lingering illness. Imagine that. They want to give you a gift, darling dear. Some kind of gift. What's this? We've got flowers. We've got a ring, right? We've got a what? Can't you see the sands of time? They want to come and waste out your energies, darling dear. Waste your time. Block your blessings. Well, what's your next move, Divine Feminine? Already at the 45-minute mark. Time does fly when we're in good company, darling dears. No weapon formed against the big cat shall prosper, darling dear. No weapon. This is the God card. Your spiritual journey, darling dear. You're being blessed. You're getting that book. What's that? The red book. The red book of security, darling dear. Foundation. This is about what? New partnerships. True trust and loyalty coming towards you. Why? You kept your eyes focused on the biggest prize. What's that? Father God, Mother Isis. You had faith. The size of a mustard seed, darling dear. This is about what? Conflict brought on a full-on change for you. You ain't the same cat you was before. I'm hearing the number 3. Something to do with 3. Right? This one fell on the table. What's this? Yes! This is about you having what? Mastered your shadow side. This is moon energy. Pisces and Cancer energy, darling dears. On top of the Taurus, the second house, what? Acquiring possessions, being comfortable, right? This is what? The frenemies. You're aware of all of these negative energies around you. Again, major arcana, darling dear. You've been made aware, right? Intuitively guided. Your third eye is shined up and buffed up to a bitchin' shine, darling dears. Having wrestled yourself out of the DNS, you had to. But you came back stronger and wiser, darling dear. Your next step is to be wise. And not get yourself involved with the frenemy. I told you, Divine Feminine, we're at the season where everyone gets interviewed. I don't care if it's Timmy, and Timmy's in a wheelchair. Timmy's a backstabber and a bloodsucker. Everybody gets interviewed. And if they've been here a while, their resume, their credentials need to be re-examined, darling dear. Because you ain't going back to sackcloth and ashes. Not after you chewed off your proverbial foot. No! Why would you do that? You ain't getting smoke blood. You've simply got to the stage in your life where you've said, in the jungle, the quiet jungle, the big cat sleeps at night. A lot of dark energy that you had to wrestle, and some of it wasn't even your own, darling dear. Why? Because you're about to be rewarded. 7 of Pentacles, your efforts, the fruits of your labor. And we also see the 2 pillars of wisdom, Boaz and Jashin, for completion and a new beginning. Whatever seeds you've sowed, darling dear, they're about to come up lovely. This is a blossoming garden of what? Infinite possibilities, prosperity and abundance, good health. The Pentacles in the upright speaks about your mental health, the biggest check you could ever have in your life, darling dear. Because if you're crack on crazy, right, you can't get to it. The only place you're going to get to is a big fenzik, where the Karmic wants you to be. They want you to feel lost. They want you to have a car accident, because this Scorpio energy is on a high horse, right? They want you to have a car accident. Check your brakes, darling dear, and check your tires. This is somebody not adverse of causing an accident, even though they know that you're possibly driving around with your progeny in the car. They don't care about those children. They want you in a less than situation, right? A losing position. So dead, disfigured, or even just what? Broken hearted. It feels the same, darling dear. This is what they want for you. Why? Because they can't break you and they can't be you. Because you guard your heart, Proverbs 4:23, because you understand, big cat, for from your heart springs the well of life. Yes, baby. Them is not very nice, blood. They're wicked. Right. Let's see what ye old Kipper says about this shiznai. What? Told you it's the chicken head. The main female. Right. What about the chicken head? What? Look where it just fell on. I told you they're sending the masculine in to try and court you. Right. To bring you to hell in a handbasket. Right. Yeah, straight back on the spiritual short bus with the square wheels. This chicken head is sending that person in, right? Because of your stability. And they're watching everything you do. And everything they see is causing them to be pressed, pumped, and perturbed. They're spying, mate. And you see, we see the temperance, your security, your ancestral team of them, mate. They've got them. And look at all of the dull yellow, jealous of your everything. Look! I went to turn off the card and look what's there. Divine Feminine. No, you're old, darling dear. You're making them feel what? All sorts of bad things. What else? What's this? Look! It jumped in the reverse, I told you. It's the mask wearer. I told you. Distorted feminine can't be you, so we'll try to take you down by sending in what you already had, which was what? Bad luck, a two-piece, Brock Pocketus, right? A full-on gingivitis perpetrator of lying out of their lying hole. Yes! Distorted feminine. Told you. Can't make it up. What else? Because you told us so much. Right? Can't hold the big cat down. Not when your eyes is on your distant horizons. This is about you moving away. The anchor that they wanted for you, darling dear, is what they have on themselves. Base of the deck. Nothing like a bit of judgment. And there be papers on them. In Kiefer and Malkuf. Spiritual cult going on everywhere, mate. Right? As you are being gifted with a miracle. Listen, they see it for you. This could be a new platform, a leveling up. We already saw the big Ace of Pentacles. For this new beginning, darling dear. A prosperous new beginning. And even a new beginning in love. They see it for you. How could you not be loved, Divine Feminine? You're fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. You know how to stand on your own. You look after your progeny. You are the matriarch or patriarch of your family. Nothing like a bit of self-worth, right? And everything is oranges, mate. You don't deal in lemons, you got oranges, right? And they're worried. And they're under judgment. The number 23, darling dear. 2 and a 5, conflict, right? This also speaks about legal papers. Somebody's hiding from these messages. It also speaks about a secret message coming towards you, darling dear, right? In your secure fortress of infinite possibilities and secure foundations. Hey, whatever that message is, don't read it. I told you, we are in full-on Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. They'll be trying to get at your psychological password and use you like an emotional tampon. So it could be the masculine going to come and tell you something that the karmic has done. They're going to be telling you that they realize now that they should have stayed and courted you. No, they shouldn't have, blood, because you'd be dead. Fist bump. No, they shouldn't have. They did the right thing. Whether you told them to fetch the black bags or they pissed off of their own volitation, they're gone, mate. They want to send you this dark message right from the pit of judgment. Please. Look, hard work. Yes, and you see that pussy in the background. They'll be lying about that. Stone cold with it. Focus on what you've got going on, Divine Feminine, because it's fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. And as I said many times, you are a walking agent of karma. Listen, that masculine is crying blood. Not even Wolfie wants to go with him. This talks about what? Not being hired for the job, not being up to the mark, unable to jump the post, right? They realize, and they're sad, they're sorry, and they're filled with regret, darling dear. Let me just dispel the bad energy because we don't care, blood. We don't care. Blessings, mate. You got blessings on its way for you. What's this? They've got no ancestral help, mate. They're naked on the spiritual plane. I told you they've got some kind of attachment on them. And that attachment, right? Like I said, sex addict, addicted to porn, addicted to lying, right? Addicted to being a bottom feeder, right? Addicted to attracting tree sloth with algae in their fur. It's not you, it's not them the energy wants. It's you, divine feminine. Your energies, your power grid. You are the main focus of this negative energy that they've got attached to them. So much so that it's got the karmic being focused on you as well. Everybody's focused on you. All eyes on the throne, mate. You better go into DEFCON 9. Get the security around your perimeter. Check your car before you get in. Check the tires, darling dear. Because you're getting a blessing, darling dears. Where's my other deck? What's this blessing? What's the blessing? Oh, a bigger piece of the pie. Being spirit is guiding you to what? Give them their slice, darling dear, because you have a whole pie of bacon. This is about accepting what you can't change and changing what you can. And you can change yourself anytime you want, darling dear. Why? Because you are being held close by divine. Accept what you can't change. You can't change a bottom feeder. You can't say, you are no longer a homosexual and they stop being a homosexual. No! This is about your passion, darling dear. Your passions are about to pay you off into your old age. What's this? The victim status of it all. What about this victim, right? They're jealous of your passions. Whatever your creativities are, darling dear, whatever you're focused on, it created a window for you when they gave you a whole wall. Right? Soulmate or blowtorch. Yeah, I told you they're confused and they want some form of forgiveness. Again, I suck my 31 teeth. I don't listen. I just can't. I cannot. Let's see what else is here before I push off. Where's the deck of the wicked? Let's see what's going on with these bottom feeders. They got with them for a come up. Wow. They come up from the sulfur straight into the brimstone. Okay. They're now realizing what they got. This booby prize that you offloaded, right? Is no prize. If there was a prize, they'd be with you, divine feminine. Basking in your fabulous, gorgeous and loveliness. Sharing in your abundance. Instead of what? Making snarky remarks from the bottom of the pot. What's this? Oh my God. Divine has stepped in, darling dears. Make a wish, divine feminine. Today's your day. I already told you, Jupiter enters Pisces, bringing what? Good luck. And buffing up of your intuition. What's this? Yes. Some of you are in a public figure. You've got some kind of social media platform. And you've got a blank card. A new slate, a clean slate, a fresh new start. Gifted to you by Father God Most High. Listen, it's rocking them, mate. They're rocked. They're rocked. They see it for you. Keep going, big cat. I told you, we move forward. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, never backwards. Why? Because it's full of F shit, darling dears. And when you move on with bagage. We move forward. What's this? You was the right package at the wrong address, blood. An address, right, that kept you in otherworld, blinded to your what? Superhuman abilities as the prototype of your lineage. Ibex. You be. If you can climb a sheer face once you believe in thyself, darling dears, and if there is a crack, you will not fall back. You'll be able to what? Purchase where others are fear to tread, darling dear, going into the undergrowth, creating. Told you. Full of all of this creativity, darling dear. Hey, Detroit doll. Glad you could pop in. Alien Love Goddess, 911, 202 in the chat room. Fist bomb. Yes, what about it? What else has the wicked got to say? I am not respected in the house. Wow. They're not respected where they are. Either the masculine or the karma. There's no respect. I told you. The mad people have taken over that particular asylum. Nobody's got a pause or chill factor. While you, right, are at ground zero. You've got your own home, your own car, your own job, and you take care of their children. While you what? Hold down your public figuration, mate, whatever it is. You may even work for the public, for the government, in a public facing role. Whatever it is for you, darling dear. You're doing fabulously well. And you've got a clean slate from the divine. What else? Let's see, big cat, because this is getting interesting. Let me move all of this out the way. It seems like we're going in today because we need to know why. They're directing all of this. Helpless and hopelessness, right? When you've been gifted with two paths and they're watching your everything. And they're upset. Unfortunately, they haven't spontaneously combust. No, they wouldn't give us that favor. No. Right? They're too busy in the background, wanting everything that you've got, darling dear. Everything. And they're a bottom-feeding opportunist, right? With unsatisfied eyes and a full-on clout chaser. I told you, some of you are public figures or in the public, working in a public-facing role. This is about you what? Having that chat, mate. You've got it. You've got the gift of the gab. You, divine feminine, can sell sand to an Arab in the desert. Yes, baby. Or ice to an Eskimo. You've got the gift of the gab. And you're working it, right? They're trying to clout chase on you, right? And what? They like to be validated by what other people's things and their energy. They be validated by what you've acquired for yourself and your position on this Malkuf. It would validate them. Why? Because they're a bottom feeder. And they've got attachments that want you, divine feminine, not them. You. And that attachment is so strong that everybody else around them, right, who they went and told all of this and that to, right, 8 of Swords, right, put you in mental entrapment. Listen, using mental prison in a lot of these bottom feeding simpletons' minds. It's entrapment, blood, but they want what you've got. Outrageous. You got your everything, blood. You're everything. What else? What did I just say, divine feminine? A walking agent of karma. You are their karma. Right? What fell on your ground zero? Right? I secretly hate my mother and all females. So it's a misogynist, eh? They hate all females. Possibly hiding their true sexuality. You can be whatever you want. I care not. But be truthful. And stop hating on the ones that you're trying to destroy because you can't be them. They wish they had some ovaries, mate. You cut the cords. You did the clearing work. Right? And you knew that it was absolutely of the utmost importance that you deal with its stat. Looking at your pictures daily, darling dears. I told you, clean your mirrors, divine feminine. Mirrors are portals. They capture everything, and all mirrors are connected. Again, my right hand just started. It's been itching me like a motherfucker. Yesterday, all of today. Scratch with me. You know I am Hioka High Priestess as well as Reiki Master. I share this energy of abundance with you, darling dears. Why not, eh? And I topped it off with a big dollop of discernment, darling dears. Discernment, right? I slept with your person because I want your life. I told you the karmic is sending the masculine to you to drain your power grid blood. Don't even look at none of their messages. It's sent from the wicked that are entrapped in their mind about your everything, darling dear. They're in prison. Some of them may even be going to prison, right? What's this? They've got what? They've got a mental illness and they're not taking their medication. So they've been diagnosed, right? As an echopraxic, right? As a what? Copycat, right? They possibly got a touch of schizophrenia, right? They're a sociopath, a narcissist, right? A Jezebel spirit, and a what? A cum bucket. They've been diagnosed, right? While you're too blessed to be stressed. Blessed in their face, darling dears. This is what they can't take. You're getting dharma for clearing your ancestral's karma. You, divine feminine, are living according to your North Node. This is why you're being gifted with a big pentakele, Skrilla.com, so that you can make choice to live how you want to on this Malkuth. With your what? Your ground zero blood, your own house, your own car, your own job, right? Taking care of their children. Bottom feeders. They envy the public status that you have. Like I said, it could be a public facing job. You could have a business. It could be social media that just started advertising your shiznai. You have to speculate to accumulate, darling dears. You can't have all of that gorgeousness and not tell everybody about it. You are their karma. They want everything that you've had when they haven't even done the work. What's this at the side? Oh yeah, I forgot. They're looking at your pictures every day and you're blessed. What else? Because this is a lot. Let's see. Ah! They've got something going on in their pantaloon, darling dear. The itchy and scratchy so. Something, listen, they've been digging it for some time. And if it hasn't come away, they need to go and seek medical assistance, darling dear. Right? This STD is of the mind, the body, and the soul. I told you, jealousy.com. Hate and avarice towards you. Just cheating chitara. And they're familiar. They both hate you with the same strength. Why? Because you're not trapped. They are the ones that are mentally trapped by you. Why? Because you're their karma. You are their karma. Right? What did I say? They need to seek. They've got a death sentence in some cases. They've got the illness that they're not going to get up from, mate. Right? They need to seek medical or spiritual treatment. Stat. They need to seek treatment for their jealousy. No! South Node. Karmic past life and dysfunction. They're living amongst their ancestral karma. They're living in their comfort zone. Your South Node is your comfort zone, right? People pleasing, jealousy, less than, needing the energy of others to get great. All of the above. Giving up their good, well, I can't say it's good when it's community genitalia. They're giving up their used out rim, right? And it's still not working. All they're doing is attracting like-minded souls that will F them over and use them again. What's that, Empress in town? You're saying 666 likes? You know what the 666 means, darling dear. It talks about you what? It's a warning about what? Negative thinking. This is a need for you to continue, need for you to refocus on your purpose, darling dear. They're trying to direct negative thoughts into your mind. Doubt, darling dear, and deceit. When I told you, your soul, divine feminine, is on a budget. You can't afford stress, envy, negative vibes, doubt, and certainly not deceit. Seeing 222 in the chat room, darling dear. This speaks about what? A good omen in the relationships that are coming towards you as you took the knee at the Grand Conjunction. Yes. What's this that doesn't want to go back in? Oh my God. So nice, Spirit had to show you twice. Look how many cards there is here to find 2 blank cards. Come on. The duality of it all, darling dears. You are high priest or priestess. You sit between the 2 pillars of wisdom. You already know. You went within. A clean slate, darling dear. A clean slate. Stay focused, divine feminine. Don't accept nothing from them. Oh, because they're obsessively jealous. A narcissist, a single white female, ecopraxic with succubi and incubi tendencies, blood. Outrageous to the core. And they're a run through. Didn't I say come bucket? I told you, they're a run through. Who wants that? Or to lay with anyone that's been with a run through. Just imagine all of the spiritual attachments. Listen. You better think, ponder, right? Examine the evidences and continue to focus, divine feminine. Your future self is cheering you on. Look how far you've come. Look what you overcame. Many of you, just like myself, you had to do it alone with just the, not just, with Father God and Mother Isis. Once you finish crying, and anybody's crying at this moment in time, go and smack yourself across the face, blood. Fear nothing. You feel everything can rise. Don't be afraid. Fear will attach what? Nastiness to you. You look them in the eye. Well, spiritually, because you're not speaking to me. You don't want to see them because you got on your darkest glass. You look them in the eye and say, checkmate. What's this? They're a thief of your everything, darling dear. They came to harvest what you had. They still want to harvest what you have. This is why they're sending the masculine towards you. Because why? The masculine is like what? One of those blow-up dolls. Right? They're present, but there's no substance to it. Why? Because you was the substance. They wanted everything you had when they didn't realize what you had at the time when they wanted it was a cross for you to bear. It was a scourge. It was Dark Vader, the bringer of the darkness. They only saw the what? The masked marauder. But bitch, now they're seeing the many faces of Eve or Evil. Yes! Wishing all sorts of nastiness on you and your progeny, darling dear. But no weapon formed against the big cat. Isaiah 54:17. Yes, the weapons were formed. But they shall not prosper. How now, brown cow? Not when you what? Tapped into that infinite well of creativities, darling dear. Dexterous. Thief of your everything, and they've got an STD in their pantaloons. God, good God, right? You didn't even try. You win. This is not an empath. In the reverse, this is a narc, a sociopath, psychopath. And they want you to forgive them. You've already forgiven them. You don't have to tell them anything. This is why you're running free. This is why you've been hit with the beauty brush. You're doing the Benjamina buttons. You're looking younger. You're happy. Your progeny are happy. You're building a stable foundation. You've started your own business, writing books, got a new car, promotion, whatever it is. You already forgave. But they want to hear it from your lips, darling dear. They want your presence. Any form of contact, darling dear, will be supplied to them, whether negative or positive. So you know what? Give them nothing. Give them nothing. Right? Continue with your gratitude, divine feminine. It's working out fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely for you. You have control. I told you already, you are Carlisi or Carl. You hold the whip. Why would they be working so hard if you didn't hold the whip? You have to remember, nobody's going to break into a house that they know is empty. You're going to break into a house that's got all of the shiz naive, right? You hold the whip, divine feminine, Khaleesi or Khal. What's this? Keep going, darling dear. Because they can't get in. Blocked by spirit and your security. On that note, I drops me mic. Todd Loaf at Teesprings, where I have a plethora of paraphernalia. 236 in the chat. Fist bump. Please hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the read. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm coming through with the intel for you, divine feminine. They tried it. They're still trying it. And they're trying to sell in what? That tree slough with the algae in their fur to try and what? Use you as an emotional tampon. Still trying to take from the big table where they have no seat, divine feminines. Never you forget that. Never you forget who put you in that state and who watched while you was there. Never you forget, divine feminine. Don't get smoked and don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Shields up, divine feminine. You're the boss, the professor of the puzzle. You've already checked them, mate.